following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live, your new home for Chieftain athletics. It's time for the Chieftains on your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics. Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome into Tonganoxie Sports Live from Eudora High School here in the gymnasium. A doubleheader showdown tonight between the Chieftains and the Cardinals coming at you here in just a matter of moments. Alongside my broadcast partner, Dennis Drennan, I'm Dylan Funk. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy Thursday evenings to join us tonight. A lot of basketball on the docket and should be some pretty good games you would think coming up, and another tall task for the Lady Chieftains in front of them. Let's talk about it real quick. Last time we saw them against Wamego back at home, a tough one, 67-15, down by 40 going into halftime. They showed a little bit more effort coming out in the second half, but once you're down by that much, really not too much you can do, especially against a great squad like Wamego.
Yeah, and like we talked about, partner, they're ranked in the top 3 or 4 in the state in 4A, and it doesn't get any easier tonight because the Lady Chieftains are going to face off against a Lady Cardinals squad that finished second in state last year.
Second in state, only behind Miege.
Yeah, lost to Miege in the finals, so they didn't graduate that many, so it's going to be another tough test for the Lady Chieftains, and hopefully could come out with a little more fire and at least be competitive for a while.
Yeah, if you're Eudora, you talk about that squad last year. It was such a terrific year for basketball for both Eudora squads. Right. The men's team made a run as well, winning as the number 1 overall seed. The Lady Cardinals, I believe, were the number 2 overall seed, made it all the way to the state championship. But again, like you talked about, only losing a handful of players. They lost one Schreiner sister and Harper Schreiner, but they still have Sawyer Schreiner, who is the lone remaining senior on this squad. So that still even shows that the future of this Cardinal basketball team could still be very bright.
Yeah, that's true. And we remember calling a lot of these ladies' names last year. So looking forward to some exciting basketball here in just a few minutes.
And meanwhile, for the Lady Chieftains, we saw them kind of last game against Wamego shift up the starting lineups a little bit. We'll see what they decide to do with it tonight. We'll kick it over to the PA announcer.
For the Chieftains, number 21, a 5'2" junior, Herrera. And for your Cardinals, number 22, a 5'8" senior, Schreiner. For the Chieftains, number 34, a 5'8" junior, Sage Isaac. And for your Cardinals, number 24, a 5'11" junior, Lady Orr. For the Chieftains, number 42, a 5'11" junior, Maria Steve. And for your Cardinals, number 31, a 5'6" junior, Patrick Law.
And just like that, we are ready to get things started here. First Thursday night basketball broadcast here of the season on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Doubleheader coming up between the Chieftains and the Cardinals. About 30 seconds away for tip-off in this one. Just run through the starting fives again real quick for both sides. For the Lady Chieftains, you got Schoeneck, Lynn, Herrera, Isaacs, and Sneed. So Lynn being put into the starting lineup tonight. She's coming off the bench before in the other games this year. She sees the starting five tonight. Meanwhile, on the other side for the Cardinals, Erpelding, Yoder, Schreiner, the lone senior, Orr, and Long. And a lot of playoff experience on the other side for Eudora, and it'll be another great test for this young Lady Chieftain squad tonight, partner, to see what it takes to get to where Eudora is at.
Yeah, no question about that, partner. But, the other thing we talked about is, the Lady Chieftains are starting a couple of freshmen. And you just can't put a price on the value that gives them getting this varsity experience at such a young age.
Just getting that extra seasoning on them for the future years. And right away on the defensive end, Eudora taking the tip, but then a turnover. Tonganoxie comes away with a steal. It's in the hands of Alyssa Schoeneck right now. The Chieftains have been plagued with the slow start all throughout this year. And we're getting it down low. It's where the bread and butter is made. They got it down to Sneed, and she is fouled. So,
non-shooting foul, so they'll take it out. Baseline.
Quick first foul of the game for number 24 and White Orr. Macy Lynn will inbound, looking for an option. Finds Herrera, catch and shoot on the way. Can't quite climb the mark. Attacking on the left side, stopped for a moment. Another quick whistle, and another quick foul picked up here. I'll give that to Herrera. So each team's quickly with one team foul apiece before the first minute expires in this contest. Drive in, jumper from the elbow off the back iron. Sneed fighting for the rebound, showing that coming away with it.
It's a good block out by Sneed there.
Taking it away out of the grasp of Orr. Herrera, second shot. That one goes down. Lady Chieftains jump out to an early lead.
That was really nice. Went behind her back to avoid the defender and finished at the rim.
And travel is called, so quick turnovers here for Eudora. Tonganoxie looking to capitalize. Already sitting on top 2-0. We saw last Friday against Wamego, turnovers were really a big killer in that contest. When you find yourselves down by 40-plus points at halftime, something wrong definitely has to be going on, and that was the turnovers for Coach Loomis's squad. Already tonight, causing a couple of turnovers, staying fairly clean as of right now. They say that was last touched, and it'll stay down at this end. But that is something moving forward, partner. They are going to have to try to find a way to clean that up and clean it up pretty vastly.
Yeah, no question. And the other thing we talked about is giving up second and third chance points. But the turnovers the last couple of weeks for the Lady Chieftains have been primarily caused by trapping defense and full court pressure. And so far tonight, the Lady Cardinals are not pressing and they're not double teaming.
Schoeneck was picking up the tempo for a moment. Now back into the hands of Herrera. The lone bucket for Tonganoxie. Schoeneck, long three on the way. Short, grazes the iron. And coming away with it for Eudora. This is Erpelding. She's going to get it up the court, looking underneath to Schreiner, trying to go up strong. She's fouled by Isaacs.
Yeah, Sage, there wasn't much Sage could do right there. If you're going to foul her, make sure she doesn't get the end one.
And make it at least have her go to the line, try to earn them that way. I think you're all right with that if you're Coach Loomis. This is Sawyer Schreiner, nothing but net on her first attempt. The only senior returning to the squad this year.
They do have, I think, 8 juniors, though, so they've got quite a few upperclassmen.
This is a Lady Cardinals squad that they were really strong last year. They have the potential to be just as strong this year. And you talk about next year when you're bringing up, if all those juniors hang around, you got an 8-led senior class coming in. I mean, that's unbelievable.
That's a lot.
And with each and every one of them having at least some experience of being on that deep run to the state title game last year. And it is yet to be seen what they will do.
That was a good save there.
Sets up a Sage Isaacs three-pointer. It's wide. Rebound down low, and that's Schoeneck. And this is something that she has just found herself in all throughout this season. It's just kind of getting those rebounds down low. But not getting back on defense quick enough. It's Eudora.
You got to get back quicker than that. Yeah, we see Schoeneck get quite a few rebounds every game. She's scrappy.
One of the smallest ones listed on the Tonganoxie roster at 5'1". She always still finds a way, though. It's just finds herself in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah, she has good instincts of where the ball's coming off the rim.
Drive in, kick out. Long range two, no good, but right back to her. That was Long that took the shot and got the rebound. Down low, Schreiner one-on-one mismatch all day long underneath on Schoeneck.
Yeah, that was a no-win situation for the freshman there.
Yeah, Schreiner's probably going to win that one 9 out of 10 times, if not 10 out of 10 times. And now the Cardinals come back and take the lead after trailing early on, and now another steal. Intercepting the pass is Erpelding as she finishes for 2 at the right hand.
Yeah, it's one of those turnovers we were talking about, partner. You just can't do that with a good squad if you want to stay competitive.
Just like that, some quick buckets for Eudora. Have them up in front, 8-4, and a three-point bucket off from Macy Lynn. Lady Chieftains now in trouble, starting to fall behind in this one. Schreiner taking her time, kicks it out, finds its way.
Good drive. Good pass.
Underneath, Schreiner can't finish underneath. Who touched it last? And it'll stay down here with Eudora. Labino and Ennis checking to the game for Tonganoxie. Labino, we did not see her this past Friday in the game or come off the bench, but getting early minutes here in this one in the first quarter. Her squad down 8-4. Ennis also checking in as well. Long three shot from Erpelding is an air ball, but tracked in the corner by Long. Another second chance. Schreiner, swarm of red jerseys around her. She still goes to work and puts it up. She leads all scorers with 6. This has the makings of a Sawyer Schreiner game at the moment right now.
Yeah, the Lady Chieftains are going to have to find a way to limit her touches down low.
Bino driving baseline with the right hand, kicks it out to Schoeneck. She thought about taking the shot, now looking for help. She's going to need someone, lobs it up. And did we have
It's a turnover. She picked up her dribble too soon. I think Coach Loomis bailed her out.
I think he did. He got that timeout call in there pretty quick. She was right around the baseline as well. I wasn't sure if they were going to say she stepped out or if the timeout got called just in time. Coach Loomis helping his freshman out there. 10-4 is the score right now. Cardinals on top of the Lady Chieftains. Back after this quick break on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Back out of the break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, 10-4. Eudora in front, in case you're just now joining us. The Chieftains had a lead early on. Now
good
find
drive
themselves from behind, and a good drive and attack by Sage Isaac, something we don't see her do very often, but that time paying off.
Need to see more of that.
And for the Tonganoxie offense, I think at times they can get a little too dormant on offense, too much dribbling around the arc, not a lot of attacking into the lane. And the very kind of few times we've seen them do it, it seems to be paying off for them. I like to see it kind of become a point of emphasis moving forward.
Yeah, they're Eudora's in a man-to-man, so should have some opportunities to drive the ball.
Isaacs catches screen, drives, kicks out to Lynn. Waiting for help, finds Labino, now back into the hands of Herrera. Drive, kick out, Lynn, no good on the three-point attempt, and a rebound for Orr, just over the back of Herrera, using the length to her advantage. Three in the corner, no good. And another rebound low for Schreiner. Nobody picks her up initially. She goes back, gets her own rebound, and a jump ball will be called, and it'll be in favor of the Lady Chieftains. So getting bailed out there, what probably should have been another 2 points for Schreiner.
Yeah, they gave up an offensive rebound to the Lady Cardinals. It was just way too easy. They're going to have to do a better job of blocking out. And we have a violation, and the Lady Chieftains turn it right back over to the Cardinals.
Just can't really afford to be doing that.
No.
Schreiner left open, clapping her hands, getting the inbounds. Now she gives it back to Erpelding. Drive, a kick out, head fake, attacking the lane, but she walked with it first. That was Long going in on the attack. Still the same starting five out there for Eudora at the moment. Chieftains made a handful of substitutions already, trying to keep fresh legs out there. Latest to come in, Lakin Bennett came in the last time around. Now Alyssa Schoeneck comes back into the game. Each team with 3 turnovers so far, almost a fourth there, but Schoeneck recovers, finds Herrera. Bounce pass, tried to thread the needle, and there is the 4th turnover. As she was looking for Isaacs on the bounce pass, but Schreiner got down on the court and took it away. Long range 2 for Schreiner, no good. Tipped around, Long had it for a moment, now back into the hands. It was Orr that tipped it out initially, and then Long tracked it down, and now a foul here for Tonganoxie. And those are the second chance opportunities you've been talking about, partner.
Yeah, you just, when you're playing a good team, you can't let them have that many opportunities in one possession.
They give that last foul on Tongi to Labino, who will be her first. Isaacs and Herrera with 1 apiece as well. And only 1 team foul so far for Eudora, and it's Orr. Erpelding blows right by 1 defender, banks it off the glass.
Somebody's got to step in and take that charge or stop the ball.
It was Lakin Bennett.
That was just too easy.
That was starting to close in, didn't quite fully commit. Another easy 2. And now we got, I believe, an illegal screen or getting the feet tripped up here. And that will be on Bennett. Under a minute left to play in the opening quarter, a 12-6 lead for the Cardinals. After being down 4-2 early on, a 10-2 run. They've been on a tear, looking to keep it going here underneath. Orr goes up through the contact, count the bucket. Excuse me, it was Yoder.
Yeah, Lakin Bennett's going to pick up her 2nd foul.
And She's probably going to be finding her way out of the ball game. Coach Loomis going to try to work around it. Sierra Ennis will come in. Lakin Bennett will head out in a little bit of foul trouble early in this one. I won't see her until later in the second quarter.
Another thing I noticed there, partner, nobody blocked out Schreiner, and if that ball had come off the other side of the rim, she was there for an easy putback.
Yoder comes away with the rebound, gets it up to Long, driving towards the bucket, stops for a moment. Isaacs, I think she got a hand on that ball. I think she got a hand on the arm as well. She's going to get whistled for a foul, and that's going to be her second.
Coach Loomis is not real fond of that. That's just a reach-in foul.
The two post players for the Chieftains with 2 fouls apiece. And now Isaacs will come out and Bennett will come back in. So 9 seconds left. Almost unguarded with Schreiner. She was wide of the mark on the shot. Lady Chieftains have a chance. Lynn, she's just going to chuck it up. It's short. I think she thought there was less time than she actually had, and that brings it into a first quarter. Your score, Eudora 14, Tonganoxie 6. We'll be back after the break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home for Lady Chieftain basketball.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Ready to start second quarter action here in Eudora High School. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Another turnover for Eudora on the travel call. It's a 14-6 ball game right now. And Tongi were hanging in pretty tough there for about the early goings of the first quarter, and now they kind of find themselves behind, trying to fight back. Herrera running floaters up wide of the mark off the glass.
And the Lady Chieftains are one and done.
Too many of those so far, and down on the defensive end, too many second chances given up, especially when Schreiner's been working down low. She's up top right now. And Yoder working the blocks down low. Now it's in the hands of Yoder, right down to Schreiner. A little bit of a mismatch, kicks out. Drew 2 defenders in, can't hit the three-pointer, but second chance rebound for Long.
That's what we're talking about. Too many extra chances.
Something that's just been a little like a piece of kryptonite for this Tonganoxie squad all year.
First personal, second team foul.
The first foul of the game for Erpelding, second team foul for Eudora. One more team foul for Tongi, and then they will put the Cardinals in the bonus. Schoeneck trying to end the drought, took a high bounce off the iron, but no good. Eudora coming the other way with it. Erpelding gets it up. Long driving in off her thigh and in to the grasp of Lakin Bennett. Ennis was calling for it and quickly coming over, deflecting that was Yoder. Mariah Sneed will come back into the ball game as Ennis will head to the bench. And looking to inbound, she's trying to lob it up and tipped out of play by Schreiner. Will redo it. Lynn standing right in front of the Eudora bench. Schreiner,
she was really close to a 5 count there, too.
Schreiner right in front of her, using those long arms to her advantage. And again, has her in a tough spot, but able to get it into Schoeneck on the bounce pass. Herrera attacking left side, running jump shot, no good off the front iron. And another rebound for Eudora. Chieftains didn't have another chance at it. Schoeneck trying to poke it away from Schreiner as she drives left side, kicks out. Erpelding, now she'll attack. She was going up with it, passed it last second. Pretty hectic play here for Eudora. Now they're resettled. Schoeneck was swapping at it again. They said a carry violation on Schreiner. Eudora head coach not really liking the offensive effort on that possession as he calls a timeout. 30 seconds, under 6 minutes left to play in the second quarter. The 10-digit lead, 16-6 for Eudora.
Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy. Now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
Now the Lady Cardinals picking up full court.
They found Herrera. She gets by it and an easy layup.
That's how you break the press right there.
4 points from Mariah Herrera. She leads all scorers for Tongi. And back to a single-digit lead for Eudora. String a couple of stops on the defensive end now. They're calling a shooting foul here, so 2 free throws on the way.
I think it might be on Lake and Bennett. If so, it's their third.
It's Bennett and Schoeneck that were in the area, and they're going to give it to Schoeneck.
First personal, 17th foul.
Isaacs will be checking back into the ball game after this free throw. It's up in the air and good.
Coming in for the Chieftains, number 34, Paige Isaacs.
And Lake and Bennett will go out for a breather. That going on the way and good. That could look easy. That's long.
They're going to test Tongi's backcourt against this press, and so far so good for the Lady Chieftains.
Herrera again.
Oh.
That one couldn't get the fall. Sneed underneath got the rebound, and she'll have a chance to earn him at the free throw line. And Coach Loomis nodding and shaking his head, liking the press effort that time around from his squad. You keep doing that, it's a good way, like you said earlier, partner. That's a good way to break the press.
Yes, it is. Be interesting to see if the Lady Cardinals stay in it.
For 2 on that trip to the line from Sneed, so no points taken away for Tonganoxie. The score stays at 18-8.
Yeah.
Credit to Schoeneck. We've seen her a couple times when the defender's trying to drive in and attack to the bucket. She's been staying right in front of them and
Yeah, she's
holding her own. She's drawn 1 foul. And outside of that, she's either swiping the ball away or having a jump ball, or in that time just kind of disrupting the flow enough to get a travel call. Herrera trying to attack and
blocking foul.
it's a little bit of a hip check. That's on Griffin, number 34, just into the game for the Cardinals. Goes to Herrera, three-point bucket,
in and
halfway down and back out. And a run down for the basketball.
Got
and
hustled by
Chieftains,
Sneed.
they come away with it. Now looking to capitalize,
throw
and
it
now
away.
you throw it away.
Oh, man. After that great save, they just turn it over.
A tough break for Tonganoxie. Approaching the halfway mark of the second quarter, a 10-point lead for Eudora. They are in the bonus, is Eudora. 17 fouls for Tongi, 14 fouls for Eudora. Schreiner driving baseline on Isaacs, finds underneath was Yoder.
And guess who's got our hands on it?
Yeah. And you kind of see the frustration from Yoder right there,
Yeah.
kind of trying to fight that ball away and then walking away, and you can just see the frustration on her face, talking to her teammate and saying, what gives? Token pressure that time from Eudora as they retreat back to defend. Tonganoxie is still hanging around in this contest, only down by 10. They can just string together some successful offensive trips and get some stops.
Yeah.
Just like that, they'll be right back in this ball game, but you can't be turning it over like that.
No.
Fifth one of the game.
Tried to force that pass inside to Sneed.
Erpelding crosses up Schoeneck, can't finish. Underneath, long. Yoder, too. My goodness, I've been calling Yoder just about every other name except her own. She will be going to the free throw line, and another foul.
And yet another offensive rebound for the Lady Cardinals.
Schoeneck now with 2 fouls, a freshman point guard. Kenzie Yoder, the 5'9" junior, to the free throw line. Knocks her first attempt down. And Labino comes back in. Second one on the way from Yoder, can't finish. A rebound by Isaacs. Just a little too close to that baseline. The pass kind of put her there, and just got that tippy toe on the baseline paint. And a turnover. Kick out three-pointer is good for Parker Long. 7 points on the night, leads all scorers for both teams. It's Parker Long. And getting back and poking that ball away, looking for Labino. That last three-pointer for Eudora, just a good job of driving in, taking the defense of the Lady Chieftains with you, kicking it out, has the space.
She was wide open from the stripe.
Keltner, number 3, now into the game. Schreiner will head out for a breather, so a good chance here for Tongi if they want to try to get a quick couple of points with Schreiner on the bench. Isaacs one-on-one over there. Good head fake. Drives into
good drive.
attack. Just can't
couldn't
quite finish. And this is going to be Lady Chieftain basketball off the back. And it was Parker Long who was looking the other way, and it just bounced right off the numbers on her back and out of play. So it'll stay down here with Tongi. Lynn looking for an option, gets rid of it quickly into Labino, and she'll hand off to Herrera. She spots up the three-point bucket, banks it in. A big three-point basket for Tongi just when they needed it. Still trying to hang around in this one. Another three on the way for Long, can't answer. Rebound underneath by Keltner over the back of Labino, and she puts it in. Now Erpelding comes away with the steal, waiting for help, but now she's the one that steps on the baseline.
Hey, the Chieftains need to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And stopping, finds Isaacs quickly to Schoeneck, takes a step back, thought about taking a three. Now she'll pit to Herrera, who can't connect for her second three in a row. Sneed fighting hard for a rebound. Now a foul is going to be called here on Isaacs as she kind of mistakenly pushed Yoder down into the ground from behind. That's going to be the third on the game for Sage. If it does end up being called on her.
And the Cardinals are in the bonus, so this will be a 1-on-1.
That was the 9th team foul, so you get one more team foul, and it'll be the double bonus. It'll be 2 free throws regardless, shooting foul or not, for the Cardinals for the remaining minutes of the first half. Isaacs will head to the bench, won't be back until the second half. Lakin Bennett comes in for her. 1-on-1 free throw on the way, nothing but net for Yoder.
The Cardinals have been deadly from the free throw line tonight. Making those free throws count.
Good old
announcer's jinx there.
Rolls out of play. We lead Chieftain basketball near the 2-minute warning of the second quarter. We're still just applying a little bit of that pressure, but not.
It's just token pressure right now.
Bennett, 3-point range was short. Sneed almost had another rebound, and she just fouls.
She's going to get a reach in. That's a frustration foul there.
And that's the 10th team foul, so now he's will be 2 free throws, a double bonus. This time will be Hannah Keltner, the 5'7" sophomore, to the free throw line for Eudora. All right, so I guess you've been saying all the right things about their free throw shooting.
Yeah.
2 misses in a row after it's been very solid all night long. Yoder will get checked out, and Schreiner will be back in for Eudora. Second one on the way for Keltner. Looked a little long, and it is. But Schreiner right off the bench collects a rebound. Fresh legs underneath her, so looking to give Coach Brandon Parker and her teammates good closeout to the first half. Erpelding, good bounce pass underneath.
Yeah.
Just great ball movement right there as Griffin finishes it off.
Yep. Double dribble.
Double dribble called the Chieftains.
Now the 7th turnover in this first half for Tonganoxie.
The Chieftains number 4 in the line for Nino.
Now Labino quick into the game. Loomis just making rapid substitutions.
Trying
all
to find the
throughout
right
this game.
combination,
Yep.
I think.
Some partially, some players in a little bit of foul trouble, but yeah, I believe, just like you said, trying to find that combination of 5 out there can really get things going. Speaking of getting things going, second three-pointer of the night for Parker Long. She's got double-digit points at 10. Now under a minute left to play before halftime. Vino driving right on Keltner up top to Lynn. Holding on to it, now puts it on the floor, trying to drive, and did she drag that pivot foot?
She's triple teamed down there.
A double dribble, so the pressure for Eudora causing another turnover for Tonganoxie. And Lynn at times she's not looking very comfortable with the ball in her hands. I think Eudora they're starting to sense that, starting to key on her and double team, or triple team in that case. Under 30 seconds. Eudora could take up all that time. Instead, they're going to attack. Erpelding, a little too strong off the back glass, but she gets her own rebound. Surrounded by a pair of Tonganoxie jerseys. Second chance is no good. Rebound by Bennett. And now Tongi with a chance. Jump ball.
Young ball stays with the Chieftains.
And we'll stay down on this end.
I'm sorry, the Cardinals. Subbing in for the Chieftains number 1.
said possession arrow said Tongi. Now he said he'll stay with the Cardinals, but it is Tonganoxie basketball. So she gets it in. Herrera going to have to put up a shot here quick. The shot clock was a little slow to get started, but I think they're just going to let it go, and that brings it into the first half of action. 30-11, Eudora on top of Tonganoxie. We'll be back with the Whitebirds Property Realty Executives halftime show after the break on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
From its native roots to the bustling community it is today, Tonganoxie's past is as unique as its future. With small town charm and big city amenities, Tonganoxie is the ideal place to grow a business and grow a family. Just 20 minutes from both Lawrence and Kansas City, Tonganoxie is perfectly positioned. Take an afternoon and come explore Tonganoxie. To learn more, go to tonganoxie.org.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845-3502. Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time. With chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy. Now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
Welcome back into Eudora High School here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. We have hit halftime in game one of our doubleheader between the Cardinals and the Chieftains, and it's a 30-11 lead for the Lady Cardinals over the Lady Chieftains. And just run through some of the point totals real quick. Mariah Herrera with 7 points for the Chieftains. She's been having the most success so far. Schoeneck with a bucket and Isaacs with a bucket of her own as well. 10 points, leading all scorers as Parker Long, a couple buckets from three-point range helping out there. Schreiner underneath, been doing her job on the defensive end, getting rebounds, getting second, third chance opportunity rebounds on the offensive end, and 6 total points. She's been, doing what seniors do on a team pretty much. Yoder with 5 points, Erpelding with 4 points. Other than that, it's been pretty spread out. So Herrera, the main player for Tongi, and Long and Schreiner, the main duo for Eudora. And just in a first quarter where it felt like there for the longest time, like it really wasn't a blowout. It felt like Tongi was still just kind of hanging around, still in there. They find themselves down 19 right now at halftime. But, it was just kind of a lot of the same mistakes and foes just turning their faces again.
Yeah, turning the ball over, giving up way too many second, third chance points or attempts, not blocking out, and having too many empty possessions. And they're one and done. They have very few offensive rebounds. So
yeah, it's very hard when you're going against a good team like Eudora, where on the The offensive end, let's Fitzmariah Sneed. I mean, she's been having the most success of getting at least fighting or contesting a 50-50 ball off the rim when the ball's up in the air for Tonganoxie. But outside of that, it's been pretty dormant. That's just a problem we've seen all year long. And then on the defensive end, you just got to try to find a way. I mean, you got to find a way. The turnovers, especially like it's last week against Wamego, they're down still 8. You still like to see that number lower, but for a first half compared to what it's been the past couple of games, definitely in a better place there. I think if you just work on the rebounding on both sides, oh my God, he just got drilled in the head. All is good. See the boys out here warming up. The Eudora players kind of going across the court, was trying to get to a teammate, drilled him right in the head. Everybody's good. But anyways, kind of back to the halftime show material. I think once you do that, you find a way, get those rebounds under control, you can start finding a way to get back into this game. And outside of that, just got to make your shots and maybe try to be a little bit more aggressive, driving into the lane and attacking. We saw that work out a couple of times, and we've also seen a couple hit from longer range, but from Herrera. But outside of that, it's either been drive and running floaters or layups underneath or going to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's just about sums it up perfectly. And I think going into this second half, I'm hoping, and I'm sure that Coach Loomis is emphasizing, you got to take care of the ball and you've got to play defense. And hopefully we can see the Lady Chieftains come out with a little more fire the second half, and like they did the second half against who was it? Wamego, yeah. So they came out with a little more fire and did a lot better job in the second half. Looking for that to happen again tonight. Well, we shall see.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too hard, especially when you're coming off a game like Wamego, coming into a game like this, to feel a little bit inspired, kind of having a fire under your rear end. And I think after what's probably going to be a good halftime talk for Coach Loomis, it'll be interesting to see. They have been known the past couple of weeks kind of come out in the second half, play a little bit better brand of basketball. We'll see if that continues tonight. We will take another halftime break here. About 5 minutes left to go until we start the second half here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again? Why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com. Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Hauga at Midwest Chiropractic offer caring, high-quality, and comprehensive care, including chiropractic care, acupuncture, and school and DOT physicals. Now offering Saturday appointments in Bonner Springs and Tonganoxie to better serve you. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. And now get occupational therapy in the office or at home on an outpatient basis. Call 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
Black and Gold leads to sold at Skeet Real Estate in Tonganoxie. Steve Skeet and the agents at Skeet Real Estate are dedicated to helping you either buy your dream home or sell your home quickly. Plus, Skeet is a one-stop shop with a full line of insurance products from Skeet Insurance. In Tonganoxie and the surrounding area, your choice for real estate and insurance is Skeet. To learn more, follow them on Facebook at Skeet Real Estate or call 913-845-2255. Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Ready to get things rolling here in the third quarter, start of the second half. On Tonganoxie Sports Live, Lady Chieftains looking to create a comeback and play some stronger ball here in the second half. They find themselves down 19 right now. Looks like the starting five out for Tongi as well for Eudora. Let's see where he goes from there. Very quickly underneath to Schreiner. Had an easy look at it, poked away. She chases it down. It'll stay down on this end. Driving baseline, finding Schreiner again. This time still can't finish. Batted around. Herrera comes away with it. And two breaks on that little possession for Eudora.
But again, the Lady Cardinals had three chances to score the ball.
Can't connect. Schreiner colliding into Herrera, coming away with the rebound. Schreiner will bring it the other way. Avoids Sneed from behind. Picks up her dribble, hands off to Erpelding. A foul underneath on Tongi with double-digit team fouls in that first half.
That's her third.
That's all showing that. Yeah. Started the ball game pretty clean, then picked up two fouls later in the second quarter. Now picks up her third here early in the third.
Good rebound by Sneed there. Limiting the Lady Cardinals to one chance that time.
Herrera catch and shoot three is short. She connected on one earlier, hasn't been able to hit another one since. Quickly to Schreiner, blows by Lynn, easy pass. 8 points on the night for Harper Schreiner.
It's going to be a long night if Schreiner continues to get the ball down that low.
Excuse me,
one-on-one.
Sawyer Schreiner, yes. Sneed calling for it down low, she gets it. Defense collapse, blocks a shot, but a foul. And Schreiner, she looks like she might have had a contact pop out or something, kind of got bumped on the face. Contact did come out. She's going to try to put it in, back in real quick. And as a contact wearer, that is not easy to do just that quick. Usually you want to put a little fluid on it, make it easier, doesn't burn your eyes as much, but she has popped it right back in. And all is good. So Sneed heads to the free throw line. They gave that last foul on Schreiner. Her first of the ball game. Free throw attempt there from Sneed is good. One for 4 on the night, and a rebound by Isaacs. Are they going to call her with the foul?
Yeah, they're going to call her over the back or a push, I think. I'm not sure.
That's her 4th, so she's going to be coming out. I think Coach Loomis is asking for an explanation. It's got to be for either a shove, maybe putting the forearm, the elbow into the back, and
it's definitely a teaching moment for Coach Loomis right now.
Yeah, you can see him over there trying to talk with her, seeing what went wrong, trying to show her what to do next time. But as for Sage, probably won't see her until the 4th quarter, I would think. Another rebound underneath, swatted away for Herrera. It's on the ground. Lake and Bennett and Schreiner were fighting for it. It's going to be Lady Chieftain basketball.
But again, the Lady Cardinals had 2 chances at that.
It's running at the risk of just kind of sounding like a broken record. But
yeah.
It's a thing that just happens over and over again.
What do we have here, foul?
Foul number 31, Parker Long. First personal, second team foul.
First foul of the game for Parker Long, second team foul. Each team's with 2 team fouls here in the 3rd.
Oh, she's wide open.
Right on the block, Herrera.
I think that puts her in double figures, doesn't it?
And she's got 9.
No, well, close.
Getting close. Schreiner trying to go over Bennett, count the bucket. And now that's going to be the 3rd of the game on Bennett. Sawyer Schreiner looking to cap off the 3-point play at the line. We're going to have some substitutions come in. Ennis and Labino for Sneed and Lynn for Tonganoxie. We saw in that first half, Coach Parker for Eudora ran with the starting 5 for about the whole first quarter. Didn't make the first sub until the 2nd quarter. We'll see if he does a little bit of the same here in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Same starting 5 out there for Eudora. Herrera a little behind the back, showing off the handles. Hands off to Ennis. Collects for a moment, puts up a shot off the mark, off the glass. Erpelding quickly was looking for Yoder.
A little too long.
A little bit, just a bit outside. Like we'll see a little pressure here from Eudora. We saw him start to bring some pressure earlier, just some token pressure here. They're trying to go behind the back again. Hands off to Benish. He'll dribble left side, spinning around on Schreiner. Up under the right hand, can't connect. Second chance, but thrown away. They're going to say tipped.
I was going to stay with the Chieftains because the ball was tipped.
And one official is getting ready to call over and back, but I want quickly blowing the whistle back at him and overruling him, saying that it was tipped. Schoeneck trying to break free, trying to give it on the give and go, but taken away. She's looking for Ennis.
Tried to force that pass.
Schreiner aggressively had it poked away, lost it. Now Schreiner runs over Ennis. No whistles, but meanwhile Herrera not slowing down for a second. Now she's in double figures with 11. Those points in a single game at the varsity level for Herrera so far with 11. Schreiner put him in the spin cycle.
Just too easy.
12 points for Schreiner. Schoeneck dribbles once, lets it go. clanks off the back iron and falls down to Yoder. Parker looking for a little bit more movement from his squad. They find his way down to Schreiner, out back to Erpelding, driving on the left lane and try to get it back to Schreiner. Taken away, and a foul here on Eudora.
Second personal, third team foul.
Second foul of the game for Schreiner.
Timeout.
Timeout called by the Chieftains. It's a full timeout.
So just want some time to talk it over with the squad. A full timeout taken. 20-point lead for Eudora, 36-16, 3:37 left to go in the third quarter.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. And now get occupational therapy in the office or at home on an outpatient basis. Call 913-417-7400 or visit ptssolutionsks.com.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845-3502.
Back out of the timeout, a 20-point lead for Eudora, 36-16. Tongi looking to cut into that deficit one piece at a time here. Bino has it in the corner, guarded by Schreiner. Herrera, who's had the hot hand, 11 points on the night, looking to make it 13. Off the mark, Ennis trying to save it, but foot was on the baseline. I think regardless, it was going to be into the hands of Eudora Cardinal anyways.
Yeah.
Drive in, and now a foul. This will be the first of the game on Ennis. It'll be a shooting foul. So that was number 24, Laney Ord, the 5'11 junior, trying to dribble in and go up with the shot.
I've pretty much taken care of their free throws.
You have. We will give you credit for that. Eudora was very efficient at the free throw line early on. There you go. And then as soon as you said that they were doing so good, I think that was like
the hex is off.
Yeah, I was like, they missed 4 of their next 5, 3 of their next 4, something like that. And this one just poked away, and Herrera just says, give me that back. And this looking around, finds Labino into the corner, Schoeneck for 3, can't get it to fall.
I'd like to see the Lady Chieftains try and drive the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, you and me both. And another foul here for Labino.
Settling for way too many outside shots.
Yeah, it's one of those things. They're not quite the best efficient shooting team, so from long range, you don't really like to see them take too many from mid to long range. And I think when you're driving, again, like we've seen tonight, it's either it's worked out for them or at least you have the chance you could draw a foul.
Yeah.
Or try to go to the free throw line and earn them. I'm not sure if maybe this is a point of emphasis for Coach Loomis or not, or the team part of the offensive scheme, but definitely would like to see a little bit more. Schoeneck comes away with another rebound. Be interested to see when this year is totaled up what her rebound numbers are going to be.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty amazing.
Erpelding blowing right by Labino bounce pass in the corner. Quick ball movement here. Yoder up and under, wide of the mark.
But another rebound, offensive rebound for the
Just
Cardinals.
got her own rebound. Now she's hurt and slow to get up, and a stoppage on the play. Yoder went down.
She went down pretty hard.
Hit that knee maybe hard on the floor. Just kind of taking a moment. May have tweaked an ankle. She's favoring that right foot, right leg. She's going to walk off on her own power. Athletic trainers will take a look at her. So meanwhile, Griffin will now come back into the game for Eudora to take her spot. Look out in the front row. Get a face full of basketball. Schreiner will inbound. Again, Isaac's in front of her, waving her arms around. Sage back into the game, has 4 team fouls, so one more, and she will foul out of the contest. This one thrown away.
She almost almost picked it up right there.
This is that aggressive style of play from Sage. You know, she's no stranger to playing with 3 or 4 fouls, but Erpelding now with the steal. She's going to wait for the cavalry to arrive, and down low, Schreiner trying to go to work. You can just see it's almost like a magnet. Every time Schreiner has the basketball, you just see all the red jerseys, at least 2 or 3 at a time, just come and swarm her around. That's what's made it so easy for Eudora. It's just to kick it back out and get some points. Lost it for a moment. Jump ball. It'll stay down this end with Eudora. That was Long and Lynn that were fighting for it.
Jump ball stays with the Cardinals.
Erpelding on the inbound finds Schreiner. Looking for options up top. Our foul going to be called here on Labino.
Foul number 1 was a Shonak. 4th personal, 16 foul.
Are they calling a Shonak? Oh, they did.
Yeah, that's her 4th.
So 2 Lady Chieftains with 4 fouls apiece into the game right now with Shonak and Isaacs. Final minute of the third. Third personal for Sawyer Schreiner. 4th team foul for Eudora. 6 team fouls for Tonganoxie. At this rate, be safe to assume we'll see both the teams in the bonus in the final quarter. And another takeaway. Kicks out last second, long range 2. Can't get it to fall, and look out down low. Everybody is all right. No harm, no foul, and we have no fouls given. He'll stay down this end with Eudora. Quick give, Griffin rejected, but gets her own rebound out to the wing. Schreiner pass to Erpelding. Erpelding trying to direct traffic. She dribbles out to the right side. Schreiner head on now under 10 seconds left. Long thought about taking the 3-point shot. Someone's going to have to put it up. Erpelding will do it and can't get it to go off the glass. Tight defense from Labino, pretty aggressive. Almost picked up her 3rd foul of the game, but that is how the third quarter comes to an end. Your score, Eudora 37, Tonganoxie 16. Be back in a minute here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
Ready to get things started in the final quarter of action here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Game one of our doubleheader between Tonganoxie and Eudora. 37-16 is the score in favor of the Lady Cardinals. A tough drive, loose ball taken away from Eudora. Double 10-plus turnovers on the night for Tonganoxie. Now we have a foul down low on the attack. Foul is on Lynn. That is her first. Now Tonganoxie players in foul trouble. We got Schoeneck and Isaacs each with 4. Bennett with 3. Labino with 2. Everyone else has 0 or 1. And on that last shooting foul, Zerbelding knocks down the free throw. That was the 7th team foul, so the bonus the rest of the way for the Lady Cardinals. Herrera gets open, takes the shot, and swirls it in.
She's had the hot hand tonight.
That's 9. The last 9 points for Tongi have come from Mariah Herrera. She now has 13 on the night.
That was a nice move there.
Yoder
up and under with the left hand. That was a nice finish.
showing off the finesse. Fighting for it underneath Lynn and Schreiner. Schreiner just ripping it away from Lynn. It'll be Eudora basketball on the jump ball call.
Jump ball stays with the Cardinals.
Get down low, deflected for a moment. Yoder sticks with it and rewarded with 2 points underneath. Back-to-back buckets now for Kinsey Yoder. Isaacs drives, trying to kick it out, and a turnover. Poked away for a moment. I believe that was Herrera down there. Lynn trying to capitalize. Can't get it to fall, and it'll be Eudora basketball. Good effort by Mariah Herrera, without a doubt, having her best game of the year, best game of her varsity career as of tonight. Schoeneck, another rebound taken. Gets it up to Lynn, almost wasn't looking for it for a moment. Hands off, Schoeneck. Calling for a screen, gets it, gonna drive, running floater up off the mark, batted out. Isaacs had it, lost it, Herrera. Right side, kick out Lynn, 3-point bucket is short.
Out of bounds for the Chieftains.
Schreiner, jumper in the lane is good. Nothing but net. Schreiner with 14 points leads all scorers. Herrera not too far behind her with 13. Isaac's looking for options in the far corner. Calls for the screen, gets it. Now trying to penetrate, guarded. And Herrera diving for it, trying to bat it last second. Schreiner comes flying in. Jump ball, but it'll be Tonganoxie basketball. And a little ovation from the Tongi faithful, appreciating the effort from Herrera. And also Labino that was getting down and took a hard knee from Schreiner that was coming in, diving for that loose basketball.
And you like to see that too, because even though they're way behind here, they haven't lost the fire and trying to go for the loose ball.
Again, like we've said before, it's just not a characteristic of a Coach Loomis-led basketball team.
That's absolutely right.
They play all 4 quarters, doesn't matter. Running clock or not, blowout or not. They play all 4 quarters till the very end.
Just another mistake.
Out of bounds for the Chieftains. So begin for the Chieftains, number 15.
Herrera, much deserved breather. Been the motor for Coach Loomis tonight. She will get checked out, and Maslick, number 15, will come in. Whistle and a foul. It'll stay down here. So another foul for Tonganoxie. Again, in the bonus, so 1-1 free throws are coming. Let's see who they give this foul to. That's on Ennis. It's only her second.
Eudora the line for the 1-1. Subbing in for the Chieftains, number 42, Mariah Sneed.
Mariah Sneed back into the ball game for Tonganoxie. Sierra Ennis out to the bench. Kenzie Yoder to the free throw line, 1-1. Can't hit her first attempt, and Schreiner nearly coming away with that rebound. And out of bounds on. You saw Lynn was trying to run down that basketball, was trying to throw it off of Schreiner to go out of play, but it must have hit Lynn another time, or she was on the baseline. It'll stay down here. Schreiner going to work, and that just, again, shows the power and the dominance that Schreiner and the attention she draws from the opposing team. You saw the double team come, and she just gives it off to Yoder, and easy too, as she was left unguarded. Maslick, first shot of the game. Rattle home, can't get it to fall. Another rebound for Schreiner, well, securing a double-double on the night. Going up, contact, but no whistle. That was Parker Long. Lob, Maslick to Isaac, saves it. No, this is Maslick taking the shot. This time, knocks it down, had a better look at it. Able to line it up, it looked good as soon as it left her hands. Assist to Sage. Looks like Coach Parker is going to be calling off the dogs here in just a moment. Another rebound from Mariah Sneed. We're going to have a full line change coming in for Eudora. So next stoppage, and that'll be it for the starters. And maybe Coach Loomis might be doing a little bit of the same, or at least might taking out the seniors and juniors and let his freshman, sophomore, his young lineup finish out this contest. Another one, another steal. Erpelding, easy two. 6 point coming via the steal. Defense turns into offense. A quick 30-second timeout called for Coach Parker to get those players in and get his starters out. Another dominant outing for the Lady Cardinals. The starters and the main role players putting up 49. Isaacs pulls the trigger from 3, can't hit. Tippy toe right near the baseline. They keep it in. Down low to Sneed. Lost the handle for a moment. Double team is around her. Tongi still trying to work it around the perimeter. Maslick trying to go inside. Had it poked away for a moment. Sneed. That's good.
That's a nice finish. She went up strong.
Good dish underneath Keltner.
Nice little give and go there.
Sneed
Good
again,
pass.
easy.
Oh.
Missed the bunny, trying to get back at it, fighting for the rebound off the foot of Sage, it appeared. I'm going to say it will stay down here with Eudora.
I think we got lucky there, partner.
I think we did too. I think
that definitely went off of Sierra's foot. See, good things happen when you drive the ball.
Something I just wish we could have seen that.
A little bit more of.
Yeah, agree. Isaacs has a chance to earn him at the free throw line. First one is on the way.
Stepping into the Chieftains, number 2, Leah Madler.
Can't connect on either her attempts from the free throw line, Sage Isaacs. Now under 30 seconds left to play in the contest. And the hands goes up, can't finish.
They call a foul?
It appears so. Jump ball stays down here. Underneath through the legs of Griffin. As we approach the final 10 seconds, could be the final offensive possession of the night for Tonganoxie. Let's see what they do with it. Maslick is short of the mark, and that will do things here. Your score, Eudora 51, Tonganoxie 23. Lady Chieftains now fall to 1-3 on the year. And just tip your cap on the other side to what looks to be another formidable team in the Eudora Lady Cardinals, but also just some things you got to clean up on in your own locker room as well. If you're Coach Loomis, you know,
yeah, no question.
It comes back to, it seems like every game it's always turnovers. Turnovers weren't necessarily the big killer tonight, but the rebounding on the defensive end, you got to find a way to clean that up.
Yeah, they're just getting killed with second and third chance points. And too many unforced errors. I mean, you're still turning the ball over way too many times.
Yeah, and Coach Lewis's squad, they're still out here. They're sitting on the bench and taking some time. We got some. Not sure maybe if something's planned here or not. Both teams are still on the bench. Neither have gone to the locker room. It looks like Coach Parker is.
We've got a special recognition we would like to do tonight. We'd like to recognize an alum from Eudora High School. And tonight we would like to recognize Ms. Harper Schreiger. Harper graduated last year, and during her senior year of basketball, she achieved some firsts that had never been done in the history of Eudora girls basketball. One of which, she was the Sports of Kansas Player of the Year in the entire class of 4A, which is pretty cool. In addition to that, she was also the Northeast Kansas Player of the Year, all classes, which is a lot of good players. Add on the fact that she was all state in all classes. It pretty much was the perfect ending to a great career. Harper is in the leaders area of every stat that can possibly be in the Eudora girls basketball record book. But here's the one stat that the only one she'll care about. She is the all-time winningest player in the history of Eudora girls basketball. She has a work ethic and a desire to win that I've never seen anybody rival. And that's indicative right now as a freshman at Pitt State. She is the starting point guard in a very tough MIAA, and she's averaging 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Those of you that don't know stats, that's really impressive. One thing about Harper, she won the respect here and at Pitt State of her teammates, her coaches, and her opponents. Everyone knew that with Harper, it wasn't about hype. It was about all business, and that business was doing anything she could to make her team successful. And that's what she did as a senior year as a captain, as she led her team to the last day of the season, to the state championship, and a state runner-up with the highest finish in school history. This young lady has spent many hours in this gym working for everything that she has earned. You're not going to find a harder worker. And Eudora has been extremely blessed to have some role models for our young people in town in multiple things. And in boys basketball, there's none better than Mitchell Ballack. And Mitchell Ballack is recognized on the wall as the best boys basketball player to ever come through here. History, stats, winning, desire, respect puts into place that this young lady is the greatest girls basketball player to ever come through Eudora. And we're going to recognize it as we have with Mitchell, with a banner for Harper for all of her accomplishments that are unique to this program.
The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live, your new home for Chieftain athletics. It's time for the Chieftains on your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics. Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
All right, thanks for sticking with us with the break. We welcome you back in live in Eudora High School. Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Chieftains and the Cardinals, tipping off in just about a minute. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan hanging out here. Rough go for the Lady Chieftains. They dropped the first game of the doubleheader, but now the boys looking to come through to kind of avoid the sweep, split the doubleheader, but also pick up their first win of the year tonight.
Yeah, well, I tell you, they lost a heartbreaker last week against Wamego because, man, they had the last-second shot. They had a bunny, and they just missed it.
Yeah, you talk about a game that was just so weird. We'll talk about more and more as we get going here in the first quarter. But in a game where got off to a slow start, Wamego had a double-digit lead early. I believe they had a double-digit lead going into halftime, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Come out the third quarter and the fourth quarter, much better brand of basketball. It was nip and tuck the whole entire fourth quarter. You go all the way down literally to the buzzer. Zakiah Glover had an easy layup underneath. I shouldn't say easy. He had the chance underneath. The pressure was deep, was going up, had to do a double clutch. Yeah, just heartbreaking fashion, but you got to try to put that behind you and just focus on tonight against the Eudora squad who, again, like last year with the Lady Cardinals, made a run into the playoffs. Number 1 overall seed coming in and returning some players. They've lost some along the way, too. We'll get into more of that later in just a moment.
At that event, the Tonganoxie community and their boys basketball team lost one of their biggest fans, Daryl Elliott. Tonight, the THS team wears pink in honor of Daryl. At this time, we ask for a moment of silence in honor of Daryl Elliott. And now for the final contest of this evening. Your starting lineups for the Chieftains. Number 3, a 5'10" junior, Cater Albert.
Who?
Sorry, Alan Langford. And for your Cardinals, number 3, a 5'8" senior, Kale Harrison. For the Chieftains, number 11, a 6-foot junior, Alex Crowley. For your Cardinals, number 13, a 6'2" senior, Cole Parker. For the Chieftains, number 14, a 6'5" senior, Caleb Clark. For the Cardinals, number 20, a 5'10" senior, Connor Dunlap. 21, a 6'5" freshman, Merritt Davenport. And for your Cardinals, number 21, a 5'11" senior, Maddox Lota. For the Chieftains, number 31, a 6' senior, Brandon Wilson. And for your Cardinals, number 23, a 5'10" senior, Micah Barrett.
Old PA announcer getting those starting lineups in. He stumbled a little bit at the beginning for Tongi. First announcing Langford for Albert, and then Crowley. But
far be it from me to throw stones when I live in a glass house. I do that as well.
It happens. Langford, Crowley, Clark, Davenport, and Wilson. Again, still a bit of a shake-up in the starting lineup. Sakai Glover held out back-to-back games out of the starting lineup, and he responded last Friday. It was
really
his best game of the year. Not probably. It was his best game of the year. We'll see how he responds coming off the bench again tonight. As for Eudora, Hammerschmidt, Parker, Dunbeck, Votaw, and Barron, all 5 big contributors last year's number 1 overall team in the East region of 4A. And Clark and the Chieftains win the tip-off. We're underway here, game 2 of our doubleheader at Eudora High School. Thank you all for joining us tonight.
Yeah, one of the few times we'll be able to say this year that the Chieftains have a height advantage.
Yeah, Eudora coming out quickly, defense and offense. Votaw with the steal and early turnover for the Chieftains, but right to your point, partner, that is very true. Eudora, very known for, they had some size and length to them last year, and it was led by down low Jaden Hand, the 6'5", 6'6" stud. As we know, we saw him in football just a couple months ago, on his way to Fayetteville, going to play for the Razorbacks, the football team. Last I heard, I think he was going up in January, so either he's not playing basketball for Eudora this year because of that, or he just doesn't want to risk any injury. Obviously, don't want to do anything like that. So you lose a guy like him down low, all of a sudden you lose a little bit of that size, but still.
Chieftains open up in a zone.
All right, 2 quick turnovers for Tongi to start this game off. Eudora was able to capitalize on points the last time, trying to do it again here. Clank and short off the iron for Cale Hammerschmidt.
Chieftains need to have a good possession here.
Crowley trying to show him how it's done, and
a little short.
A little short. It was almost like an optical illusion. You kind of had to stop for a minute and think, did that go in? That one long, so both teams struggling to find the range from three-point land. It's still a 2-0 ball game. Langford with it up top. He's guarded by Hammerschmidt. He's going to give it off to Crowley on the left side. Trying to shake off Dunback, and another one.
Another turnover for the Chieftains.
That's 3 on 4 possessions.
Yeah. Not a good start.
Not a good start, no. Eudora Cardinal squad this year comes rolling in with 6 seniors. There's Cole Parker. That's one of the 6 right there. The 6'2" senior knocking down his first bucket of the night.
That was just too easy.
Waiting for someone to maybe attack the basket. Just a lot of weaving.
Both teams in a zone. Yeah, you got to go down low and penetrate to beat that zone.
4 turnovers on 5 offensive possessions for Tonganoxie. They've already turned into 4 Eudora Cardinal points. Now looking to extend it here is Eudora. It's in the hands of Hammerschmidt. He's throwing. Might have had it deflected for a moment in the hands of Votaw. Back to Hammerschmidt, trying to get some motion going along the free throw line for Dunback. Back out now through the hands of Hammerschmidt. Wilson going to run it down. A little bit of pushing and shoving. They're letting them play for the moment. It'll stay Cardinal basketball. Slinging it over. 3-point bucket, no good from Parker. Saved from going out of bounds, but then quickly taken away by Hammerschmidt. Coach Jones visibly frustrated. Votal inside, short off the iron. And another offensive rebound for the Cardinals. Hammerschmidt can't finish. Fourth chance underneath by Barron.
Holy cow.
And just a frustrating defensive effort from Tongi, and it ends in 2 points for Cole Parker. And a quick timeout taken here by Coach Jones.
Yeah, Coach Jones seen enough of that.
Full timeout taken, and he is not liking it right now. A 6-0 run to open the contest for Eudora. 4:21 left to go in the first quarter.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
Back out of the break. 5 chances for Eudora on that last trip down and ended with a bucket. Zakiah Glover now checked into the game. Clark, easy 2 underneath.
They need to do more of that.
Can't even say easy 2, as well contested, going through the contact. And that brings it into the 6-0 run for the Cardinals.
This is a good timeout by Coach Jones.
This was a game last year between Tonganoxie and Eudora that was really back and forth through the entirety of the game. Votal hitting a 3-point bucket, 5 points on the night for him. And in a game that both the Chieftains and the Cardinals were just trading blows back and forth here at the home gym at Eudora High, and Eudora eventually pulling away at the end. And this is kind of becoming, the past couple of years with some great basketball teams for both schools, turning into a little bit of a rivalry between Tongi and Eudora. And 2 years ago, you had Tongi winning the Frontier League. Last year, you had Eudora winning it. Clark trying to go to work, can't get it. Gets it back out to Glover.
Eudora switched to a man-to-man defense. See the Chieftains trying to work it inside.
Crowley, second three-pointer of the night. That time, don't need a double think there. He knocked it down. Chieftains trying to storm back in this one. Barron with it right now. Gives it back to Hammerschmidt now near side. There's Votal.
Chieftains staying in that zone.
Cardinals trying to dissect that zone defense underneath. Barron, kick out, and here we go. Around the horn it goes. Three-pointer to Parker. Can't get it to fall, and another offensive rebound. And goes back up strong is Dunback. And my goodness, points off. Second and third chance rebounds for Eudora. It's been a killer.
It really has.
Davenport trying to go to work on Barron underneath. A foul is on the floor. So bucket does not count. First foul for Eudora on Barron. Lachlan McRae will come in for Davenport. Number 5, I will say, got 2 number 5s listed. I'm going to go with Connor Watson. Comes in for Eudora.
Oh.
Not.
Miscommunication there or something. Oh, my
Crowley
goodness.
wanted to get it to Clark. Clark was coming up his way and like to maybe set a screen. And a turnover again. Already 5 in this first quarter.
Can't do that against a good team.
Votaw kicks out off the bench. Watson knocks it down. The Cardinals are coming out red hot here. 14-5 they lead. Approaching a minute left to play in the opening quarter.
Chieftains need to try and set up something to use their size advantage. I mean, Caleb Clark has probably got 5 inches on his man.
That's Barron. It's down low for Eudora on Clark. Good bounce pass to Glover. Gets out to Crowley. Second three-pointer on the way. His third attempt was looking for a second three, but he comes up short. Now under 30 seconds left to play in the first.
They're going to hold it for one shot, looks like.
Coach Dieterding for Eudora giving his marching orders, and now with 10 seconds. And here we go. Hammerschmidt with it right now. Hands off to Votal in the corner. It goes to Parker for 3. Nothing but net by design. He knocks it down. 7-point first quarter for Parker and the Cardinals. Up by 12, 17-5. They lead the Chieftains. Second quarter up next here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
So not the best of starts in the first quarter for Tonganoxie. They find themselves down 17-5 to Eudora, and this was a contest that, again, it's no secret. Tongi comes into this year vastly undersized than what they have been the past couple of years, and same thing goes for Eudora. And you thought that maybe they'd find a way to exploit that size matchup in their favor a little bit more. Had trouble with it in the first quarter, but now we have a stoppage. Officials getting together and talking. I think they liked what you said about them in the break there, partner.
Must not.
I don't know.
Guy must have the hearing of a bat.
I don't know. We had a quick conference. Looks like everything's all good. Talked out. We resume action. And so Parker, he hit the three-pointer to close out. An explosive first quarter for Eudora, and he picks up right where he left off. Back-to-back three-pointers from downtown
And
for
they're
Parker.
nothing but net.
$10 points already for Cole Parker. Crowley just nearly mugged on his way. He was trying to attack, tried to give it to Davenport last second, but the foul was called. Non-shooting foul. It's on Hammerschmidt, his first, second team foul. No team fouls for Tongi.
They are going to call it a shooting foul.
They will. So, yeah, initially it looked like they were getting ready for the inbounds, but instead 2 free throws for Alex Crowley, and he comes up short on the first attempt. Able to go 1 for 1 on that trip. Loose ball, turnover. Chieftains coming the other way with it. Lachlan McRae, we saw him kind of have a breakout game against Wamego as well. Looking down low for Davenport. It was deflected and last touch by Davenport. Eudora basketball.
Setting in for the Cardinals, number 0, Ty Dieterman, and number 23, Michael Barrett.
Barron and Dieterding, number 0, checking in for Eudora.
The Cardinals are not going to be in any hurry. Chieftains sitting back in that zone.
Parker again. His first one he's put up that hasn't been nothing but net, and another offensive rebound for Eudora, and the Chieftains are getting whipped on the boards right now.
Yes, they are.
Back to Parker, going to drive baseline, gives it out to Barron, contested, he goes up for 2.
Coach Jones has seen enough again.
Another timeout called here. Team is falling behind quickly, 22-6, they trail.
Timeout called by the Chieftains. It's a 30-second
Just a quick 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and stay here with them. And again, this was a squad that maybe they had a couple down games, the first 2 games against Lewisburg and Atchison. They come out, slow start against Wamego, and then played much better basketball. We thought maybe that would carry into tonight, thinking maybe they're just starting to find their stride. Again, this is a team doesn't have a lot of varsity experience collectively with one another. Thinking maybe they were going to take that next step tonight, but early showings right now, down 22-6 right now. It's not looking like the case.
No, it's really not. And I'd be interested to see if Coach Jones stays in that zone. Has not been too effective.
And not ruling Tongi out at all. Still plenty of ball game left.
A lot of ball game.
You just can't afford. You got to.
Can't afford to dig the hole any deeper, though.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to force it inside.
Clark saved it, but now Eudora coming back the other way. And with numbers, left hand, and a nice bucket there for Dieterding. Just a good finish. A 24-6 run continues for Eudora.
Not sure why Clark is so far away from the basket. He needs to be posting up. He's got a big size advantage.
And you got Clark and Davenport both down there. Now both are out on the perimeter. Yeah, I'm not sure. See someone try to attack the basket here. Too much standing around, too much looking, too much dribbling.
Yeah. No ball movement at all.
Wilson with it right now. He'll take the three-point shot. No good. Rebound underneath by Clark. Goes up with the right hand and finishes through some contact. 4 points on the night for Caleb. Dieterding, three-pointer, a little long. Rebound by Wilson. I think you like to see for a rebound, kind of attack the ball a little bit more. You saw Wilson standing there and almost had it taken away, and a second offensive rebound for Eudora. They can't answer on the other end with points. Takes the three anyways, and he's off the mark. Back-to-back missed free throws from Cole Parker as maybe he's starting to cool down a little bit. Nearing the halfway mark of the second quarter. Wilson, short, might have been deflected a little bit. Parker might just gotten a tippy tip of the fingertip on it. Come back, driving in, offensive foul as Glover had the feet set. Talon Langford back into the game for Alex Crowley. Votaw, Hammerschmidt, and Nick Yunkin in for Eudora. Back the other way, Hammerschmidt trying to save it, still up in the air, now into the hands of Clark. Tonga, you got to have a little sense of urgency here on the offensive end. Well, there still may be plenty of ball game left. Got to find a way to try to get some points and get them in bunches. And another takeaway.
Another steal by the Cardinals.
Hammerschmidt coming right side, gives it off to Votaw, down low to Barron. Swarmed. Had it poked away, and now a steal. Glover has it. Now it's up in the air, and there's some contact there. No whistle. Hammerschmidt up top, and it'll reset. Quickly in the corner. Votaw in and out on the three-point attempt, fighting for it. Still fighting for it,
nice.
Coming around. That was Youngton. And McRae. And now Folsom will come in. We have not seen Folsom in since the season opener against Lewisburg, now being put in early on in this one. Coach Jones just trying to look for some answers right now and some more size down low for the Chieftains. Let's see what they try to do with it. Clark trying to go to work on his man, fighting around, and had it taken away.
Can't bring the ball down like that. You need to keep it up high.
8th turnover in the game for the Chieftains.
You give away any size advantage you have when you do that.
Lob down low, Dumbeck trying to fight through. A lot of contact. They're going to let him play. Drive in. Votaw lost it for a moment. Being swarmed and intercepted by Talon Langford coming the other way. And he just has it taken right away. Hammerschmidt for three is long. And rebound brought in by Folsom.
Just nothing really going right for the Chieftains so far in this first half.
Not so far.
He got his pocket picked again.
Hammerschmidt. Another whistle, and I believe another full timeout taken by Coach Jones and company. Starting to see this one run away from down 18 right now, 26-8. We'll be back after the break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Yeah.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845.
A little bit of pressure being brought here now by Eudora. Under a minute left to play until halftime. Olsen gives it right back to Clark. Clark
must have stepped on the end line.
Yeah. Stepped out of bounds and was the first one to touch it, so that'll be a turnover. Again, nearing double digits. That's now the 9th of the contest for Tonganoxie.
Wow.
40 seconds and counting left in the second quarter. 26-8 is the lead for Eudora, sitting by 80 comfortably right now.
Yeah, they're probably going to hold it for the last shot, I would imagine. Tongi starting to come out of that 1-2-2 zone to pressure the ball a little bit.
No hurry at all as that clock bleeds down as we approach 10 seconds. It was a 3 from Cole Parker at the buzzer last time. This time it's just going to be Dunback driving in, going through the contact and doing it himself.
Chieftains turn it over again. That's double-digit turnovers. First half.
Parker for 3. And that's the end of Coach Jones. He's not even waiting for a squad. He is heading right to the bench, right to the locker room. He's seen enough.
He is an unhappy coach.
Now. Yeah, this isn't going to be to be a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
That halftime chat, definitely. It's going to be spirited, that's for sure.
Yep.
Probably not PG-13, to say the least. We're going to take a halftime break here. We'll be back with our White Birch Property Realty Executives halftime show after this. 28-8, the Cardinals lead the Chieftains. Back after a moment on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. And now get occupational therapy in the office or at home on an outpatient basis. Call 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
Black and Gold leads to sold at Skeet Real Estate in Tonganoxie. Steve Skeet and the agents at Skeet Real Estate are dedicated to helping you either buy your dream home or sell your home quickly. Plus, Skeet is a one-stop shop with a full line of insurance products from Skeet Insurance. In Tonganoxie and the surrounding area, your choice for real estate and insurance is Skeet. To learn more, follow them on Facebook at Skeet Real Estate or call 913-845-2255.
From its native roots to the bustling community it is today, Tonganoxie's past is as unique as its future. With small town charm and big city amenities, Tonganoxie is the ideal place to grow a business and grow a family. Just 20 minutes from both Lawrence and Kansas City, Tonganoxie is perfectly positioned. Take an afternoon and come explore Tonganoxie. To learn more, go to tonganoxie.org.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845-3502. Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy, now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
We're back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, and it's banner night here, to say the least, at Eudora High School. They just unveiled the state runner-up banner for the girls team last year, and then at the end of the girls varsity game and before the boys varsity game, they revealed the banner for Harper Schreiner that's up there right next to Mitchell Ballack. Both, I know Mitchell, his is the Gatorade Gators Athlete of the Year, and Harper Schreiner, they listed through all the accomplishments. One hell of a ball player she was,
man.
and she's got her name up there forever.
And starting as a freshman at Pitt State.
Yeah. 9.7 rebounds, 5 assists is what Coach Brandon Parker said. And got her.
9 different events at the state, and some girls even having multiple girls at the podium. Phoebe Fletcher, Mackenzie Mayer, Sydney Owens, and Hannah Kelder finished as the 4A state champions in the 4x8 relay.
Looks like now we might have some their track and field banner.
Maya Patterson, Leo White, Hannah Keltner, Phoebe Fletcher, Sydney Owens, Sophie Avey, and Madison Carton, resulting in an overall runner-up finish for the team. Congratulations to the 2022 Eudora Girls Track and Field team. Ladies, here is your 2022 4A State runner-up medallion.
So state runner-up for the girls basketball team, and now state runner-up banner for the.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Kara has assured us that will be up and ready to go tomorrow.
Like it's interesting. You usually see it like at the pro levels. There's like the veil, and then they drop it. And here, you gotta get creative. Here at this level, just kind of have it taped up there with some poster paper and some string, and just trying to pull it, and the string broke off, so the banner is covering the state runner-up banner for the girls' track. But
2022 season with the mindset of wanting to leave their mark on the program. Competing through the regular season with some tough games and competitions, the EHS softball team grew as the year progressed and finished the regular season.
Recognizing the Eudora High softball team. So what a year it must have been for the Cardinal fans last year.
Oh, wow.
The class of 21 and 22.
Yeah.
Fourth straight 4A state tournament. The ladies headed to state with the goal to come home with a championship. Being challenged by the coaches to stay focused, play relaxed, and not take any team lightly, just by playing the way they knew they could, the Cardinals were poised and ready to make a statement. With a combination of talented young players along with some veterans, this team and everyone included had the right mindset of knowing their roles, giving their best effort, and making good things happen as a group. EHS was able to defeat Ottawa in the first game at state, then had a chance to rest up the next day's game. The Cardinals defeated Clearwater the next morning in the semifinal game, setting up a championship game versus a tough Bishop BH team. With some strong defensive plays throughout the game, effective pitching, and timely hitting by our Cardinals, this group of ladies were able to defeat Bishop BH 4-2 and were Kansas 4A state champions.
I think you can tell everyone's feelings towards Miege, right?
Yeah.
The Cardinals finished the season 23-2. The determination, which was present at the beginning of the season for this team, stayed consistent and came through, and the 2022 Cardinals softball team certainly left their mark on this program. State players included 2022 seniors Kira Baker, Riley Calhoun, Schreiner. Junior Sawyer Schreiner, Addison Woods. Sophomores Griffin, Lily Wright, and Kinsey Eudora. And your freshmen, Alexia Bourne, Jake Burris, Samantha Clare, Katie Corder, and Reese Pattison. Your coaches were Kinsey Greenwood, Jen Kushner, and head coach Bill Finucane, who was named the 4A State Coach of the Year. Congratulations for your state championship.
And there it is, couple of runner-up banners being revealed, and now
for the revealing of your medallion.
Come on. The paper is currently stuck over the banner, and well, let's.
Let's have one more big round of applause for all of our.
Nevertheless, a very successful year for the Cardinals, especially the Lady Cardinals as well. Runner-ups and basketball, runners up in the girls track team, and then state champions in softball, beating Miege. My goodness, yeah.
That's quite a season.
That is. That's quite a season, quite a year.
It's funny to see Coach Jones just sitting out here all by his lonesome, no players.
Yeah, go ahead, get it. You can get a shot on that, partner. Move that camera over just a. Yeah, you see him just over there on the bench. Assistant coaches starting to come out too, but
maybe he turned that meeting over to the players.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you think? I mean, whatever. I don't know. As a head coach, you go in there, you can only yell and scream so many things, and then after a while, it's just, what are you going to go out and do about it? So, guess we'll wait and see what happens. Yeah, Coach Jones was the first one to leave for halftime. He was the first one to come out. Now you can see the Tongi players starting to make their way out onto the court.
Well, let's hope they can make some adjustments and play like they did the second half against Wamego.
Yeah, need to try to do something. I think, let's start down on the offensive end. I mean, it's Crowley and Clark that have been getting the work done, and one free throw, and that's it. You flip on the other side, Cole Parker, he's had a couple of three-pointers knocked down. And I mean, when he makes them, nothing but net. I mean, it's been incredible what he's been able to do, and pretty spread out scoring the rest of the way. 4 three-pointers given up in the first half by Tongi. On the offensive end, you add in, they're just not really attacking, not being aggressive, too much dribbling around, too much hesitation. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you got to have a full 180 here in the second half if you want to come back and win this game.
Yeah, no question. And it's got to start from the first possession in the second half. I mean, you've got a whole nother half to go, but you've already dug yourself a 20-point deficit.
Just got to wait and see, and see how that message resonates with the team. I'm sure this had to be a pretty spirited one, but at the end of the day, the players just got to come out, and if they want to make it happen for themselves, they'll make it happen. But right now, down 20 points right now, look, you're staring down the barrel of an 0-4 start on the year. You close out December play next Tuesday against Baldwin, another respected team down there. So you just got to try to find a way right now, because this season, it's before you know it, we're going to start approaching playoff time. It's about to be a little, too little, too late for you want to make any run whatsoever. So
I'll be interested to see if Chieftains come out and stay in that 1-2-2 zone. That was really not effective.
No.
At all. And if you want to get back into it, I think you're going to have to they're going to have to run an aggressive man-to-man defense.
Yeah. Agree with you on that. And on the offensive end, try to either attack down low or try to use, if you get Folsom, Davenport, Clark, one of those three, if you can get them posted up down low and try to get it down there, either let them go one-on-one or let the defense collapse if they can kick it out and try to make your shots when you're open. I mean, I think that's probably about the only course you can really take here. Try to stage a comeback, but we'll see about Approaching 2.5 minutes left in halftime. We're taking our break, and we'll be back with second half action here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home for Chieftain basketball.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haugen at Midwest Chiropractic offer caring, high quality, and comprehensive care, including chiropractic care, acupuncture, and school and DOT physicals. Now offering Saturday appointments in Bonner Springs and Tonganoxie to better serve you. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com.
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, well, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Ready to get things started here in the third quarter.
It'll be Chieftains ball for the second half.
Okay, this first possession's big, I think, for Tongi. They had 4 turnovers on their first 5 possessions to open the game.
Yes, they did.
Let's see if we can improve on that here. Now you got Eudora picking up man-to-man.
Ball is in from Crowley to Wilson, and here we go. Looking to cut into this 20-point deficit right now. Langford spot up 3. Can't quite get it to fall. Cole Parker coming back the other way with it. He hit 2 threes of his own. 10 points on the night. Drive it in underneath and bounces, rattles home for Dumback. Wilson for 3 now. That one falls. First bucket of the night for Brandon Wilson, the senior. Chieftains definitely going to need plenty more of those in efforts of a comeback here tonight.
And the Chieftains did come out of that zone there in a man-to-man.
Right hand finger roll is good for Votaw. 7 points on the night for Votaw. I'd still like to see a little bit more trying to drive, attack the basket.
I would too.
Clark trying to go to work, feeling the double team, looking for options, finds Crowley. Langford clears out. Crowley trying to get it out to Clark, and out of bounds on Barron. He'll stay it down on this end. This offense right now is just too stagnant. Not enough moving around.
They're just standing around.
Lob is into Langford. Almost had it poked away. He's going to drive in, take it himself. Can't quite finish. Barron comes in with the rebound. Davenport trying to fight hard for it.
And the Chieftains are getting out-rebounded by the smaller Eudora team.
And a block and a rebound there for Clark as Barron tried to put up a shot.
Showing off his size advantage there. Crowley picked up his dribble. Uh-oh.
It's all loose on the floor. Crowley finds Clark. Wilson, long range three, clinks off the iron, over on top of the backboard. Will be Cardinal basketball. Parker finds Hammerschmidt. He's going to drive right side, kicks out under baseline. Looking for his third three-pointer of the night. Can't get it to fall. Was Parker. Rebound corralled in by Crowley. Just trying to force it down low that time. Defender tight on Langford, and two were surrounding Davenport, and just a frustration foul there. Talon.
First personal, first team foul. Subbing in for the Chieftains, number 2 is Zakiah Glover.
Zakiah Glover checking into the game for Tonganoxie. Langford will come out. Back drives, kicks out. Hammerschmidt in the middle of the lane, picks up his dribble. Barron now for three, nothing but net. The fifth three-pointer of the night for Eudora. This one poked away from Crowley. Davenport gets on the ground to save it.
Not enough ball movement.
Dunbeck not allowing much on Crowley. A double dribble. Oh no, this defense for Eudora is just suffocating tonight. Not allowing the Chieftains to do much of anything on the offensive end. Cater Albert, after being scratched from the starting lineup. Just kidding. It was mistakenly announced for Talon Langford, but he now comes into the game first time tonight. And Lachlan McRae back in there as well for the Chieftains. Hammerschmidt out to Barron, looking to go two in a row, and he does just that. Cardinals fairly efficient from three-point range. McRae, Parker shadowing him, dribbling on the right side. Handoff is to Wilson, puts it on the floor. There's too much passing on the perimeter right now. I don't know. Glover trying to drive in. Hammerschmidt tight on the defense, not letting him get much. Wilson trying to give it to McRae. It's loose. Still loose, and Glover will go over and pick it up. And the Chieftains will basically restart from scratch on offense. Under 2 minutes left to play. A foul on Hammerschmidt as Glover was starting to drive. Be his second foul. First team foul to half for Eudora. Braden Folsom now in for Davenport. Langford back in for Tonganoxie. Yeah, you have Watson and Arnold back in for Eudora.
Another turnover.
This has just been a very, very tough night.
Yeah, it really has. I would think Chieftains ought to have to start picking up full court. They need to try and get more possessions. And you're at a point now you can't trade baskets and expect to come back. Eudora being very patient.
Come back, drives and finishes with the left hand. Under a minute left to play now. Tough position for Albert on the double team, and we got a timeout. And Coach Jones, quick 30-second timeout. Bailing his team out. It's starting to get away from Tongi right now, folks. 39-11, Cardinals lead. 51 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
From its native roots to the bustling community it is today, Tonganoxie's past is as unique as its future. With small-town charm and big city amenities, Tonganoxie is the ideal place to grow a business and grow a family. Just 20 minutes from both Lawrence and Kansas City, Tonganoxie is perfectly positioned. Take an afternoon and come explore Tonganoxie. To learn more, go to tonganoxie.org.
Chieftains looking for that spark on offense right now. Only the three-point bucket from Brandon Wilson so far here in the second half. Shot off the mark from Albert as he was driving in. We've seen Eudora be patient with the ball with under 30 seconds in the first half. Looks like more of the same here in the third.
Well, clock's their friend right now.
So it's Votal right now, under 10 seconds left. Gives it off to Parker. Parker trying to shake a defender, hands it off. Watson, jumper from the elbow, short. And the third quarter comes to an end. Only 3 points to show for Tonganoxie. They still trail 39-11. We'll be back in 1 minute here on Tonganoxie Sports Live with fourth quarter action.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
Things not looking the best right now for the Chieftains as Eudora is starting to run away with this one. 39-11 right now. Back that 42-11 for Cole Parker. Haven't called his name in a while from three-point range. He hit 2 in a row earlier in the contest, and he had a little bit of a cold snap, and he just hit one there. And Talon Langford able to answer on the other end with a three-pointer of his own. Parker. Oh, to Hammersmith, kicks out wide open. Votaw for 3 off the back iron. Rebound by Crowley. Caleb Clark, why not? Can't quite knock it down. I'll see Caleb take too many shots from three-point range. Second three-pointer of the night for Votaw. That's now over 30 points. 31 to be exact for Eudora. Wilson trying to answer, and he does. Hammersmith driving left side, peels it back out. Ball being swung around now in the hands of Votaw. Off the, making the three the last trip around. Parker trying to drive in, he'll kick it back up top. Now around near side, Barron in the corner, driving baseline on Langford, gets him up, airborne, and draws the foul. 2 free throws on the way. It'll be the second of the game for Talon.
That's a nice head fake there. Got the defender off his feet. And now he goes to the line.
Running clock is on, so this one will be wrapping up in about 5 minutes, and the bench is being emptied for Eudora. First attempt from Barron is off the mark. Well, that'll do it tonight for the Eudora starters, and looks like the Chieftains are going to be doing the same here as McRae, Albert, Folsom. They'll be checking in.
It's like a hockey line change.
Owen Schmidt will be coming in, as well as Noah Carlton for Tongi. Down low, Carlton is fouled. Got a chance to earn him at the free throw line. No, Carlton, 6'1" sophomore. You just kind of see it in the background, a lot of just dejected faces of the Tongi starters. Is not. So something's just not clicking.
No.
Right now with this team. It's just out of sorts, and got to try to find a way to turn around and fix it. Folsom on the rebound. His putback was no good. It's back in the hands of Carlton. Albert, take it, young man. Short. Folsom running it down again, putting it back in play. That should be Chieftain basketball, I think. And it will. So a lot of the young bucks getting out there, getting some varsity time. Their hustle and effort paying off for the moment. Love to cap it off with a bucket here. Three-pointer on the way, and it's good for Owen Schmidt. Under 3 minutes left to play in the contest. Ball is being passed around by Eudora. Drive in, attack. Watson, no good off the glass. Rebound by Carlton. Just some frustration there from Watson.
First personal, third team foul.
Handoff goes to Albert, going right side. Trying to penetrate, deflected for a moment. McRae picks it up, shoots it from three, can't knock it down. And a rebound underneath by Schmidt. Up to Folsom. Albert baseline again, out. And Schmidt tries to knock another one down, and he does. So 5 points here, and what would be called garbage time for Owen Schmidt. Running floaters up and good on the other end for Eudora. Under 2 minutes left to play. Pass just out of reach of Lachlan McRae. Couldn't save it from going out of play. And a turnover for Tongi. So the Chieftain squad, they are going to fall down to 0-4 on the year. The varsity boys squad, they will be back in action on Tuesday on the 20th against Baldwin, another road game. Back-to-back games on the road, and then that'll do it for their December slate. They will go on holiday break, enjoy the new year, and then they'll be back in action in January. And for a first time that we've seen the Coach Jones-led team kind of be facing down a 4-game losing streak to open up the year, and you go on and face Baldwin, which they're going to be no easy test either. Folsom knocks down a jump shot in the lane. I think it just makes it even more crucial now to try to find a way to win next week, because you don't want to go into the break and have those weeks off and sit with an 0-5 record.
Yeah. But, to be fair, they've opened up against some really tough competition, too.
Absolutely. Yeah, Lewisburg, no slouch. Atchison, I mean, they've, no pun intended, but I mean, the nickname changed to the Phoenix, and I mean, they've just kind of risen out of nowhere. I mean, the football team had an outstanding year, and now the basketball team's really making some noise. So Atchison, in past years, when you think of them for basketball, you think of them as kind of slouches. Not the case this year, it appears. Had a winnable game against Wamego. You lose in a heartbreaker, and you lose tonight. It's just a better ball club in Eudora, 49-24. So now you go on the road next week against Baldwin. And obviously Baldwin should be a winnable game for this squad. But as of right now, I mean, it's just a lot of soul searching this team has to go through right now, because something's just, it's not working.
They need to find some chemistry.
Need to try to find something. And Coach Jones obviously have all the faith in the world in his coaching abilities, and he will get this team ready. And again, Coach Jones, I don't even think he didn't even go across. Okay, there he is. So I thought for a second he just went right back to the locker room again, but
no, he's a class act.
He is, and that's why I was more surprised. He went through the handshake line. You see him at half court getting Cole Parker giving him his flowers. A terrific performance for the young man tonight, but the alma mater and the fight song will be sung here, and then we'll wrap things up at Eudora High. But just another disappointing performance for this Tonganoxie squad. And I think coming into a year where the expectations were set much higher, and to be sitting 0-4 right now. I think something's going to have to change, and that's on Coach Jones and this coaching staff to try to figure out whether if it's a change in the lineup, a change of who you're putting out there on a constant basis or position. I don't know, but as of right now, things can't keep going the way they're going.
No, that's why and like you said, Coach Jones will, if anybody can figure it out, he can. So let's hope for the best.
Yeah, hope for the best. That's about it. Well, we're going to wrap up our coverage here again. We thank you all so much for joining us tonight here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Eudora, unfortunately, getting the sweep of the boys and girls varsity, going to the Cardinals tonight. We will be back in action next Tuesday, December 20th. Another doubleheader, boys and girls varsity basketball against the Baldwin Bulldogs. And then we won't see you again until the new year. So we got one more broadcast left in the 2022 year. Be sure to join us next Tuesday in Baldwin. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe, and we will see you then.
You've been watching Tonganoxie High School Athletics on your new home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by